Hello everybody, time for a new shave. Use this razor, it's dropped and ready to go. This one, I'm gonna put that aside. Real red tip. It's a razor for a fire razor from Marion. It's a gift for me. Gave it a while ago. There's red point. Hologram razor. I actually like this razor very much. I thought I could use that. Sorry if I cough. Emergency supplies. From Strömberg design boar brush with Omega boar. And finished with HEGA. And the soap today. It's this one. It's my new mentholated soap. I have to try. I don't know if this. I'm just going straight into the pack. I don't know if I have enough of menthol in it, menthol crystals in it, or if it's too much or too little. I don't know. This is an experiment. And the scent, I'm not going to talk about this soap so much, but the scent seems to be disappearing when you add menthol crystals to it. I'm afraid I maybe took too much menthol crystals, so it's the reason. I don't know. I added a little more extra scents to this pack. I did a batch, 10 small packs as I usually do. But this time I used menthol crystals, and they have to be melted in the oils, or however you want to do it. So I got a little pack left me. It's I think it's almost 50 grams or something. I think this would be enough. I'll just go with this. And by the way, I had 3 days ago. Haven't shaved since I did the last video. When you try new things, this is just trial and error. I don't know if this will work or not. I hope so at least. And I have to wait actually a couple of weeks to see how this soap, if something happens to the scent and if something happens to the menthol crystal, I have no clue at all. I just try it out to see how it works. And I just wanted to try it out so I know how much menthol crystals I need in my batch, and how it interacts with the oils. These, I don't know how other menthol crystals work, but as I understand, menthol crystals is from menthol oil, from eucalyptus or mint, something like that. And from this oil, this menthol oil they extract the menthol crystals by, I think it's by freezing it somehow. And in that freezing process it turns to crystals, and they harvest these crystals. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's the thing I have heard, and that's the thing I have read. I'm adding water here. I think I have to add not much, but rather much water, because you know it's my soap. It can handle a lot of water, and I think I overloaded the brush a little bit. Just bragging. No, but I have to work with it. That's the thing I have noticed or reacted over. When there is a new soap, I mean, don't mean a new scent or something, but if I do newly made soap and it's haven't been cured, it takes a while to build a ladder. It works in a different way. It feels like you have to work that ladder much more and get that nice water ratio in it. if a soap is already cured, it's much easier. As you can see, it's a nice shine, still bubbly. It works, it's not that issue, but somehow it feels better when it has been cured for a couple of weeks. 4 weeks in my soaps always cure. Sometimes people want to buy them before and I tell them they are not ready. When I explain how to cure these soaps, that's the easiest part. Just keep the lid off. I'm just taking away a little bit soap on my titties and everywhere. Sorry. Yeah, the easiest way is to cure soap. There is no strange things you have to do. Just have the lid open. In this case, keep it like this for 4 weeks. Don't do anything. Just, cool, dark place. And it. Do you know what I forgot? I actually don't. Fucking unbelievable. I do apologize about that. Yeah, it's very easy to cure these soaps. It just, as I told you, keep the lid off and wait for the amount of weeks. In my case, if I've had this soap for 2 weeks, curing for 2 weeks, it's not ready. It does something to the soap. I'm not sure, 100% sure, but I think it's crystallized the soap, something that crystallizing thing have to happen. And if I have this soap for 2 weeks home and someone want to buy a soap of me, let's say they buy it and I put the lid on them and send it to one person. It takes, let's say, it is a week. I think I've still got myself there, maybe, I don't know. Shouldn't talk when I do straight shave. It takes a week to deliver that package. The person opens it and think, okay, now it's been 1 week, so I take lid off, I wait 1 more week. It's enough. You have to wait 2 weeks with the lid off. It doesn't cure if you have a lid on it. So it's not rocket science. It's just simple thing. I just cut off some bump there. Thought I could feel something there this morning. And I cut it off the bump. So this soap will be better when it has been cured. And I don't know, as I told you, how much these menthol crystals interfere with them. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Yeah, I don't know how much these menthol crystals interfere with this other scents. I'm gonna take all the block on that. These small nicks, so these often it's enough with almond block. Actually, you can use almond block on cats too, but it takes much more longer time. Better with a septic pencil or boo-boo juice. An old YouTuber told. He always used boo-boo juice. It was never almond stick or something. It was always boo-boo juice. And it's, my opinion, this soap is enough menthol in it. I didn't know how much put it in. I can feel the menthol. It doesn't overwhelm as it did last time. I did a video. That was painful video. Really painful. This is nice. I can feel the menthol. Feel the cooling effect. And maybe the scent is better in in a week or so, because I can feel the menthol crystals. As I told you, menthol crystals are done by harvesting crystals from the menthol oil, and of course that has a scent. So these menthol crystals, when you melt them, have a scent of menthol, and if you want a soap with menthol crystals in and with menthol or something like that, doesn't interfere so much because it's the same scent you want as Harry soap I did with peppermint, sorry. That will work fine with these menthol crystals. But in this case, I have to take away that ladder. I will poke that ladder up the nose. Yeah, but in this case, there is another scent I'm using on the soap. You see, I try to keep this scent. It's not a big secret, but it's the thing I'm doing with Marion. He asked me to do a thing with menthol soap with specific scent. And I, of course I can try it. Never used. So I never used menthol crystals. So I don't know how it works. I don't have any menthol crystals. That's the reason why I bought these menthol crystals. Not only the reason that Marion wants to have soap with menthol and a specific scent. It was because I have thinking about this for a very long time to buy these menthol crystals, and suddenly Marion asked me if I could try to do this. It's a very simple scent, so it's not that, but as I told you, I don't know how much. Menthol crystals, you have to feel this cold sensation in your face and so on, and you don't know how it interferes with other scents and so on. How much this yeah, you know, a lot of questions. So of course, I have to try. I like to experiment and to trial and errors. That's the reason I learn. Just adding a little bit water. But because it doesn't lather so well. You have to work with it really, really hard, as you can see, before it starts to get lather. But it's because the soap doesn't have been cured. I made this, it could be six hours ago. And it's not cured, so it's much more difficult to work with that soap and lather. But as you can see, it works. There's no big issue in that way, but it's not the right, it doesn't feel really right. It's sleek and so on, everything is as usual, feels the same to the face and everything, but it doesn't, it's a little bit more difficult to work with. And I like this amount of menthol in the soap. Works really nice for me, because you can feel it cooling. It's not, as you can, no tears in my eyes. But still you can feel the cooling, what I like. And that's always, I'm gonna do it immediately. About this Alden sticks, I'm gonna, Alden block. My daughter bought this one. It's a Deo stick, all stick. I think I'm gonna buy this one. It's no wrong with this. It's a big one. It's gonna last me forever. And if I buy this one, it's gonna last me more than forever. But this is easier. I can put it like this. It doesn't take so much place. I have. Sorry, me. I'm mumbling about that. I have it in this box where it came with. It's the Marion the Barbarian's all in block. I have this since I started to shave, so they last very long time. But I have it in the box with no lid on. I don't know why I keep this lid and so, but this will be much easier. Just stand in the cupboard. It doesn't take so much place. And when you let it dry for a day or two, put on the lid and screw it down. I think that would be really nice. I think it was 70 Swedish crowns, so it's not much money either. So I think I'm gonna buy it. Sorry about this mumbling. The shave feels great. The soap is perfect ventilated in my opinion. I don't freeze my face off. It feels perfect. I think I have the ratio of, I know I have the ratio of 5% of oil, amount of oil I got in my mix. People talking about 3%, 4%. Someone said this, actually some people use up to 8%. And then it's really, really, really cold. And they say, what I talked about it all often talk about 4 or 5%. It's sweet spot if you want mentholated soap. If you just want some little cooling effect. Of course, that's a mentholated scent too, but not so really subtle cooling thing. They talk about 3%. But in my opinion, this works really nice. And it's the oil ratio I use talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too tired. How do I do this stroke here? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm doing like this. No, I do something else. How the hell do I don't know. I don't do like that. I have forgot that. My muscle memory isn't with me. How the heck could that happen? I'm too old for this. What the hell? I don't do it like that. I think I do it like this. Now it feels better. How could that happen? I have never done such a big thing. It just fell off my head. I don't know what I'm doing. I just done it quick. This has been a long video, sorry. As you all maybe know, I always do cold shaves. I use cold water in the the brush. I use cold water on the face throughout the whole shave. I never use warm water. I don't rinse in warm water. I always rinse in cold water. So I have a cold water shower. So this menthol kicks in really nice in cold water. I had that level right. At least I know something is right. But that amount of the other scent, I like this scent very much for this HEGA. It feels right amount of menthol, but I don't know what happens to my hair. I don't look pretty. I never look pretty, but I could look better if I comb my hair and everything would be. I think I have to take a haircut too. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the menthol crystal thingy I have in this soap is the right amount, but the essential oils I have to think about. I think I have to put more in it. It's a soap to Marion the Barbarian. It's a test I did. Menthol, the menthol level is right. So, mystery soap, menthol soap, call it whatever you want. ML shaving supply is Frank Strömberg design, and this beautiful red point, real red point. I think it's a real red point, yes, razor. I like it very much. A gift from Marion. Thank you so much. Works like a champ. Absolutely marvelous shave. BBS shave feels yes. I'm finished with these Swedish toxic waste from nuclear plant here from Sweden. Thank you everybody for watching. Sorry, long video. I hope you're all going to have a beautiful weekend. I will shall see you next time whenever it is. Bye bye, so long. Bye bye.